If your system doesn't have repeat patterns, it's probably why you're not happy with your system. Let's go deeper. Hey, listen, the market is serving up some awesome price action, and we are going to jump right into it. My name is JD Hyder. I'm a technical analysis strategist. I teach struggling traders how to improve performance through better chart reading. All right. So if you want to trade futures on the Ninja Trader platform, I have a new guide that can help you get set up with that. All right. So just scan this QR code or comment setup, and I'll get that new guide over to you. So check this out. The market just gave us an awesome breakout pullback again today, just like yesterday. So like I'm saying, if your system doesn't have repeat patterns, if your trading strategy, if your methodology, if whatever you're doing, right, if you can't put a name on that trade, you probably shouldn't be taking it, right? Or you may be struggling because you really don't understand what's happening in the market. And I'm not talking about, I'm not saying you need a whole bunch of patterns. I ain't talking about, I'm not a pattern trader. Actually, I'm a price action trader. All right. It's just that there's certain price movements that make certain small patterns, but you still got to have more than a pattern. You got to have a signal candle. It has to be in the right context. All right. There's more to it than just clicking the mouse. All right. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. There's more to it than just clicking the mouse. You can't just slap 10 indicators on a price chart and think you're going to win. Matter of fact, the more indicators you have on that price chart, I'm saying I would put my little money that you're probably struggling because you can't even see the price action. This is why we use a clean price chart, almost nothing on it, just a 21 EMA, and our key entry point levels is all we need, all right, to see the rule of two market cycle, trend up, trend break, retest the two new high, see our lower high, see our wifey setup is color coded. Green, or red, you know what to do, all right? So the IOTS protocol changes things for people. But hey, look, let's look at the chart so I can show you a repeat pattern that happens in the IOTS protocol all the time. We just saw this yesterday. So let's do it, right? Let's do it. First, let's look at the call. Call went out. I gave the key entry point high and low. I have switched over to the June contract. Just letting people know, you know what I'm saying? Let's go June contract. We broke back into the KP zone. The play now will be to look for prices to move back up to 67, 66. I gave him the call right out the gate. Look for prices to go to 67, 66. All right. And then I said, wait for a good setup in whatever direction the market takes us, because the bias is neutral because we're in our zone. But we could get a range fade. We can get a breakout pullback. That's really the two trades we can get. That's the power of the IOTS protocol. We already know what setups we're coming because our setups repeat. I said repeatable patterns at the beginning. Maybe I should have said repeatable setups. If your system doesn't have repeatable setups, you're probably struggling as a trader. Now, that was the call. Let's see what happened. All right, let's see what happened. Okay, so gave the call. When that call went out, that market forecast, I'm calling it a call. It's a market forecast that I give to my community. All right. By the way, when you grab the system that's 85% off right now, you get access to the community all the way through March Madness until we crown a champion. All right. So you may want to take advantage of those great sales and deals that's going on right now for the March Madness sale. All right. Now look at this. Look at this, people. Here was the call. Right here, I'm saying we headed here. Y'all saw me. You just saw the email. All right. So, just from here to here was a good 60, 65. Let's just say 10 points. That's a close 10. Somebody might have just jumped in and got that if they got the email. Just saying. Don't do that. They didn't have no setup. But hey, here's your first trade, actually. We ain't seen one of these in a long time. I take that back. I saw one the other day. See, all the setups come out when the markets get volatile. Look at this rally-based rally right here. Y'all ain't never seen one. Let me show it to you. Oh, when you get all greens like this, one red and a big old green like this, that's a rally-based rally setup, all right? And you would expect another leg of the same distance. So let's see if we got it. Right here, we would expect another leg this distance. And by golly, Miss Molly, we got it. Took a while because they range right here. Still got it though, boom, real fast once it broke out that range. So that's your first trade. It was awesome after my call. If you guys saw that, And you take this, you know, it's a long way away from the 21 MA. It's a long way away from 21 MA. Reason you take it though is because I saw it. I saw it, man. It's a it's a rally. This one little red and then a huge strong like that. Even though you got to go into the key entry point, man, that's a tough one. You may not take it because you got to go right into the key entry point, and you may be taking range fade because you're a long way away from 21 MA. That's a tough call, but that's definitely a rally-based rally. But then the repeat pattern, repeat setup from yesterday. We had the same exact setup yesterday at the open too. Trend up, trend break, retest, but that ain't the setup. The setup was a breakout, pullback, entry. Yesterday I made it short. I said breakout, pullback, go. Y'all like that? Breakout, pullback, go. I'm just saying, however you want to say it, that's what it is. It broke out, it pulled back, and then it goes, people. Same setup as yesterday. Repeat setup. So you should obviously see the power in this. If you have a system where the setups are repeating to where, again, I say, what somebody that's in my community, somebody that has my system would know to just wait for the breakout pullback. They already know the levels. So they're like, all right, we done hit these levels again. This looks a lot like yesterday. Like, what's today's date? You know what I'm saying? You got to check the date because it's the same setup. Just wait for it to break out. Wait for it to pull back to your breakout area like it just did. Like I said yesterday, and if you ain't check this video out, if you don't believe me, watch yesterday's video. We just covered this yesterday. Wait for it to come back to your breakout area and then go. Don't go too soon. Don't go on the breakout. Wait for the pullback. I'm telling you, when I first got on YouTube and this was the trade. This is the first trade I taught y'all. A lot of people started winning from this, right? A lot of people started subscribing to this channel from the breakout pullback. Now that we're in these volatile markets, we getting them look like every day. I mean, this is awesome. Awesome. You know, sorry. Got a little excited there. These breakout pullbacks that's where it's at. All right. So anyway, I mean, you get it. It's just a beauty. You know to go right here. You just do. You just do. You had one attempt to go short, 2 attempts. Pro tip. Whenever the market does something twice and fails, it's probably going to go strong the other way. So we got to the key entry. We broke out, right? It tried to come back into the zone twice. 1 failure, 2 failures. It's going to go the other way. Plus, it was a breakout pullback. So it does exactly what a breakout pullback trade does. It does exactly what an IOTS Protocol trader would expect it to do. And it worked. I mean, work ain't even the word for this one. Let's look at the final result. I mean, I said it worked. Worked ain't even the word for what this one did. I mean, good golly. Once it broke, I got to shrink my screen to show you the total breakout. I mean, this is what you call a breakout, folks. This thing broke out. Okay, so now you're probably not going to catch all of this, but the opportunity was clearly there today. Man, you can one trade and done with IOTS Protocol. Key entry point, you take a trade from the key entry point, you probably should be one trade and done. Stay back, let that thing run. Let that thing run. So, all right, you enter here, as I'm saying, at 71.50. This thing ran up to 68.08. 68.08. Where's my calculator? 68.08. 67.71. 37 pointer. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. You know, that's 30. Man, do y'all remember when it was hard to get like a point? Y'all remember when it was hard to get like 2 points? Man, the market is going 37 points in a run. You remember when you remember when a good leg was like 11 points? A good leg here, 37 points. The market is off the meter. If you got that IOTS protocol, know how to enter from the key entry points, you're welcome. You're welcome. All right, man, that's going to wrap it up. That's going to wrap it up. Hey, listen. Hey, get your chart hours up, all right? Because it's actually not just about, it's not about buying anybody's course, anybody's system. You are not going to start winning overnight. But if you decide to stick with it until, and just try to learn how to read a price chart. Don't forget about taking trades, forget about all these strategies. Try to learn how to just read a price chart, all right? If you can start seeing things coming ahead of time, if you can understand that the market moves in twos, if you learn the value of key entry point levels and why they're valuable, because your Bank of America's, your Chase Banks, your Barclays are sitting there protecting their orders. That's why we get reactions there. We just understand how the market works. You know, do some investigating, do some research into the skill in this field that you're trying to dive into. Don't just think you're gonna come in here and beat me, even though I'm not even your competition. It's the bank. This is the banking game. But my point is, take your time, abide in your labor, learn, get the education, learn, get your skill set up. You know what I'm saying? Don't be disrespectful, because sharks out here like me don't play that. We gonna eat you up. Learn how to trade by learning how to read the price chart. That's the secret. Take all those indicators off and learn how to read the price chart, and everything will change. All right. So now, if you want to get started on NinjaTrader, if you do not have the NinjaTrader platform, I have a guide that can help you get started. All right. Just scan this QR code or comment below setup. I'll get that right over to you. All right. So until next time, my name is JD, and as always, I wish you increase on the sudden. Bye-bye.